For 25 years now, families have been finding comfort in New Song Center for Grieving Children, a program of the not-for-profit Hospice of the Valley. Thanks to a $100,000 grant, the program will now expand its reach to hundreds of Hispanic youth, building a better Arizona for families learning to push through unimaginable loss.
I was very suicidal. I did not want to be here.
That was nearly 10 years ago when a family camping trip in Sedona turned tragic.
I started to hear screams just so horrific.
Yadira Chavez's youngest of 4 children, 22-month-old Romeo Giovanni, was accidentally struck by a forward-moving vehicle driven by a family member.
And I saw my husband on his knees, pounding on his head. So I looked to see what he was looking at, and my mom had my son in her arms, and it was brutal. It was awful.
The sadness was too much to bear until Yadira reached out to New Song Center for Grieving Children to learn how to process her grief, among others just like her.
That until I found resources with other people who were going through the same thing as I was going through is when I finally found validation.
And it was something she and her family could do together.
So we're used to fixing things for our children, and you can't fix it. So you've got to learn to deal with it and process it and get past it and keep living.
They are provided the support and the safety to navigate those issues that arise when you're grieving a loss of a loved one.
New Song is in the process of expanding its outreach to the Hispanic community, helping families find that same support in a culturally appropriate environment.
I never thought saving his hair for his first haircut would mean so much.
Yadira's emotion is still raw, but she finds comfort in working with kidsincars.org, sharing her story, and intends to serve as a grief counselor for New Song's Hispanic expansion.
Having people who've walked that walk, who've lived that journey, and who really understand the cultural impact that it had on her family will be instrumental in helping us be sure that we design a program that really serves this population in a very specific way.
All I really want to do is I know that I can't take away anyone's pain, but I want them to know that there's more than just what we hear from family, all those cliche things in bereavement cards, and that work for a little bit, but we need things that hold us on for life.
New Song's expanded Hispanic program should be up and running by late spring or early summer, but they're looking for bilingual volunteers now. I have put a link to more information on our website. Just look for my online story at cbs5az.com.